Since 1974, Petrushma Property has been building trust with the people of Greater Hobart. Our journey has included literally thousands of people from all stages of life. Young people purchasing their very first home, investors building their portfolio of properties, families upsizing, retirees downsizing, people relocating overseas or interstate, while others returning home, realising Tasmania is one of the very best places in the world to live. As leaders and business owners, I believe one of our greatest challenges today includes the ability to attract and retain the very best people possible. Having done that though, we then need to develop and implement ongoing and sustainable systems that will easily pass from one generation to the next.
Truth is, when you're selling property, there is quite a large gap between a good result and a great result, often in the tens of thousands of dollars. And that primarily comes down to the consultant's ability to negotiate. So as a company, we make a huge investment into our staff to make sure that they are equipped with the tools that are needed to ensure that when they're negotiating the price on your home, they're able to ascertain the very most that each buyer is able to offer, and in doing so, maximise the price that's able to be achieved on your home.
With Jerome's guidance, we sold this house, I think, within 46 days of it being on the market. Petrushma have been very good, you know, their brochures, their signage, and also just really the communication between the whole parties is that it's all been open, fair and honest. It's been a good, positive experience, and I can't fault them, to be honest. I cannot fault them. I think they've been a good bunch of operators.
It goes without saying that marketing plays a huge role when you're selling property. And as a company, everything we do is strategic when it comes to the marketing of your home.
Advertising in the Real Estate Guide is absolutely critical in terms of exposing your property to 100% of the market. Typically, advertisements in the Real Estate Guide are used to advertise open homes over a weekend or a Friday evening.
We take a lot of pride in the ads themselves. That's why we employ our own professional photographer, our own graphic designer, so that your property will look the very best it can. And the fantastic thing about all of our marketing is that it links in together. Our newspaper ads will lead the purchaser to the website, it'll lead them to the video, which basically means that we're ensuring that the purchaser is viewing your property in a medium that suits them.
For sale boards are an extremely traditional means of selling property. At Petrushma Property, we've developed our boards into a primary component of our advertising. We have high quality images on all of our photo boards that act as a window inside the home and generally show something about the property, a feature or benefit that is not apparent from a roadside view. If you take a drive around our city and your neighbourhood, you'll notice hundreds of for sale boards. The point is that yours needs to stand out.
So when we were looking to buy a new home after having 3 children, it was like Sam came to our help. And Matt was a bit nervous, the fact that, at the moment, the market and will we sell it quickly and all the rest, but we were fortunate that Sam got the people through, and obviously it came down to marketing strategies and the people he knows. The appraisals were great because he'd always give us little tips on how to improve the house and that kind of thing, whereas for us living here, it was just, we didn't see those tips, so it's nice to get that perspective.
Obviously, the internet is a hugely important tool these days when you're marketing a property, and once again we want to be strategic with that. So as a company, we profile all of our properties on realestate.com. Now what that means is they're actually set at the top of the list and they're refreshed to that position every 30 days.
Advertising your home on the internet is really a no-brainer. It has fast become a key component of the marketing strategy when selling property. We advertise your property on all of the major websites, including our award-winning site petrushma.com.au and of course realestate.com.au.
Open homes create a fantastic environment for the purchasers to come and look at your home. Without the time constraints of a private inspection and possibly the perceived pressure of an agent staring down their neck, they can bring their friends and family along, really take time to explore your home and ultimately fall in love with it.
On any given Saturday, we actually have open homes scattered right across Hobart. Now in each one of those open homes, we make available our weekly property showcase. What that means for you is that your property's actually being profiled in each one of those open homes. And who knows that our successful buyer doesn't come from across the other side of town.
We basically got, through Petrusma, $90,000 to $100,000 more than what some of the opposition was touting our house should go on the market for. So that's a big difference, you know, and that sort of thing's what's enabled us to build a new house, you know?
Yeah, it made the difference between us building and not.
I just felt like there was a lot of, I probably shouldn't use the word shysters out there, but there appeared to be a lot of that people were just trying to butt into this process and make out what they could out of it, you know? And that's where I was really impressed with you and Petrusma, where you guys really knew the mechanics of the real estate industry, you know, but you understood it, you know, and you went through all of your processes and picked a process which really matched our situation to maximise it, and you got it on the nose, right on the nose, you know.
And I felt that you were constantly working for us.
Yep.
That,
true.
You know, you were doing your best you could for us.
We're excited to announce that we have now partnered with Hobart's leading media company, eMotion Media, and now able to provide videos for your property at a very affordable rate. And with the explosion of social media, your video could end up on the other side of the world, and you just don't know whether it'll be that person that ends up buying your property.
The reality is that buyers are quite savage in the process of elimination that they adopt when searching for a new home. The benefit of the video is that it engages with the viewer and really makes an emotional connection with your property.
Whether it be through investing in state-of-the-art technology, recruiting, training and the retention of next-generation property consultants, or through the mentoring of next-generation leaders, we look forward to the future of Petrusma Property with great confidence. On behalf of my fellow director, Ed Tenbrooker, our shareholders and our entire staff, I wish to thank you, our valued customer. Why? Well, when you think about it, property is actually about you. It's about your situation, your lifestyle. It's about your dreams.